As four-wheel drivers, it's in our nature to search for what's over the next hill. And a lot of the time, that means crossing creeks and rivers to get there. Water crossings can be a whole lot of fun if you get them right. And the best part is, there's a couple of simple tricks you can use to nail them every time. G'day folks, I'm Graham Cale from Four Wheel Drive Action. I'm here today with an Isuzu MU-X, and I'm going to give you a few really helpful and proven techniques to make your next river crossing an absolute doddle. Alright, first things first, it's crucial that you understand where the air intake is in your four-wheel drive. The reasons being, this is where you do not want water getting in. Should water get into here, you run the very real risk of catastrophic engine failure. And that's why it's important you invest in a quality, genuine snorkel to keep water out of your airbox. And if you're going to be doing regular water crossings, it's also a great idea to invest in a set of diff breathers for your diff housings and your gearbox. Put them up in your engine bay and keep both those items free of water. There we go. Alrighty, these Isuzu MU-Xs are a really robust bit of kit, but like any four-wheel drive, water is the natural enemy of electrics. Now, I've stopped, as you can see, and the idea behind that is that I'm trying to let my drivetrain cool right down before I attempt this water crossing. As you can imagine, if I was to plunge right into this cold water after having driven up the beach, all my housings would contract and I could suck water in through the breathers. Folks, look, unless you're in crocodile country, every single water crossing you come to, you should wade first. And there's three main reasons. Firstly, you're checking depth. Secondly, you're going to be checking for flow rate. And then thirdly, you're feeling around just to make sure there's no hidden objects under the water, like this great big thing here. You do not want to hit that mid-crossing. That would do a lot of damage to your undercarriage. If you're with mates, keep your recovery gear ready to go. If something goes wrong, you'll want to get the vehicle out as quickly as possible. Look, go with the current wherever possible. If there is a bit of flow in the water that you are crossing, start upstream and work your way to the exit slowly downstream, using the current to your advantage. But here's a great tip, folks. If you can't walk the crossing because the current is too strong, it is way too strong for you to even think about driving. Keep a bit of steady momentum, just enough to create a nice bow wave in front of the vehicle. Too fast and you'll just spray water everywhere. Too slow and you'll risk getting stuck or flood your engine bay. Once you're safely on the other side, stop as soon as possible and let the water drain back down. This stops the entry and exit from getting chewed up. One final word, of course, if it's flooded, forget it. No river crossing is worth risking your life over. Just a couple of hours can make all the difference in the world. If that water crossing looks at all sketchy, my advice, get the camp chair out, get the billy out, boil yourself a cup of coffee and wait it out. No point putting yourself or your mates or family at risk. Remember, with water crossings, safety is number one. It is paramount. Set your vehicle up right, follow these simple tips, and you'll be doing water crossings like a pro. It's good practice too, after water crossings, to make sure your vehicle is thoroughly cleaned and dry, and regularly get along to an Isuzu Ute dealer after very deep water crossings and just get them to check it out and give it the once-over and a clean bill of health. For more four-wheel drive tips and to keep in touch with Isuzu owner events, check out the iVenture Club website at iventureclub.com.au. I'm Graham Cale, and I'll see you on the other side of the river.